Another core principle of the ASEA Ethos has to do with the unique individuals that join this organization. Each person has talents and human elements that they bring to the table that add diversity and character to our company. I like to think of the human elements that come to this company similarly to the chemical elements that we know. We have a periodic table of elements. We have 117 different chemical elements there. And we're taught that the chemical elements there are the basic chemical building blocks of matter. I like to think of the people that join this company similar to that. That if our product is made from H2O and sodium chloride, right, from water and salt, but those are coming from 4 elements. I think of the people that join this organization having their own human elements, whether it's insight or charisma or opportunity, awareness, or it might be drive, it might be enthusiasm, it might be kindness, it might be vision. But each person that joins this organization brings a unique element to the table, just like the chemical elements. And if you compared our product, which is made from these chemical elements, to a different type of product, the product being our people, then each of those unique human elements are brought to the table, and they make a big, big difference in who we are as a company. If the chemical elements are the basic building blocks of matter, these human elements are the basic building blocks of what matters. To me, bringing people together and making bonds, just like chemical bonds between these elements can occur, when insight and vision meet drive, passion, and enthusiasm, because a team is built, those unique human elements make a chemical bond just like our product does. And when those chemical bonds occur, significantly bigger things happen. We know that the redox supplement we sell has those chemical bonds in it, and those bonds are important. They're active agents that are binding together to make a difference in our bodies. It's no different in our company. Each unique person that joins this organization brings their unique talents and their unique elements to the table and makes a difference. And when we connect one with another, just like these chemical bonds, very powerful groups can form and teams can form. Now, I've long felt that knowing people by 3 dimensions matters. One is knowing them by name. The second is knowing them by talent. And then the last dimension is knowing them by spirit. Let me explain what I mean by this. Some of you know that when I meet people, I try to memorize their names. I'm better at times than others. But over the years, I've met thousands of people in ASEA, and I've tried really hard to remember as best I can their names. Knowing someone's name matters to them. If you want to add a layer of influence in their lives, learn something about them that's unique, preferably a talent they have. And when you learn their name and a unique talent they have, a whole new dimension of their identity comes into view. The last dimension for me is knowing them by spirit. Now, what do I mean by that? That can sound or seem a little bit slippery. What I mean by knowing someone by spirit is this notion of human elements. What is their humanity that makes them unique? Maybe this emerges in a conversation about a challenge they've had, an adversity that they've overcome. It can be seen as you see them work with others, and you can start to acknowledge and realize their spirit's tied to their talents. This is what makes them unique in who they are. When you stop and think about it, if each person can be known by name, talent, and spirit, and from that talent and spirit understanding, we can see the human elements that they bring to the table, the basic building blocks of really what matters, we can build a very unique organization. And from my perspective, I see this table of elements, this periodic table of chemical elements. I actually have an image in my head of people, just the same as the periodic table of elements, that each face fills this table with a unique element that they bring. And that chemical uniqueness of all of us is what makes ASEA such an incredible culture. It is the diverse backgrounds of the people, their unique talents that come to bear. Lastly, I want to talk about this notion of moments. When those talents intersect with those elements, and then with moments, meaning time, where someone actually speaks out on behalf of another, using their talents and their human elements to bring ASEA to their awareness, is when the magic happens. The magic of ASEA is not in the bottle or the product or in Renew. The magic of ASEA is in a retired school teacher walking across the street and knocking on the door of a neighbor who needs help and sharing her unique talents and elements in that moment with someone she doesn't really know very well. The stories that I hear about the difference our product makes in the lives of others signal miraculous outcomes of our product. But to me, the miracle is not the product. The miracle is the nameless, faceless person that might have shared that product with someone and may not even be in the business now or be recognized for the contribution they made. That is the miracle of ASEA. It's when the talents and human elements intersect with moments where we share ourselves and this product with others. So let me summarize this notion of talents, elements, and moments and why it's part of the ASEA ethos. Remember that the power of ASEA is embodied in the collective, diverse character of our people. We believe here that everyone has gifts and talents that are unique only to them. And it's these unique human elements that are the true basic building blocks of what matters in life. When these talents and elements intersect with moments, that is time, moments that we seize on behalf of others, the miracle of ASEA is mobilized. The unique, diverse backgrounds of the people we have are an enormous part of the ASEA ethos. Bring your human elements here. Bring them out and share them with others. Understand and learn the people around you by name, talent, and spirit, and you'll be living the ASEA ethos.